But I only have one rule. No cap.
No cap.
At all.
In my rap at all.
You see, you're gonna keep it real.
Yes, I'm gonna keep it.
You promise? I've had many people tell me they're gonna keep it real right on this couch, right where you're sitting, and then as soon as the video starts, the lies start coming out. Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Chisha Zed. I'm back in here, man. Got a new reaction video for you guys today. So, we've got a new guest. Please introduce yourself to the people. Let them know your name, your age, and what you do.
Alright, so my name is Jalen A. I am 22 years old, and I am an artist, a singer, songwriter.
So you do music?
Yes.
How long have you been doing that for?
I have been doing music for about 6 months now, since the beginning of this year, so
cool.
I'm still new to this.
So today we're going to be reacting to a video from the Fresh and Fit podcast. This video is called Most Girls Won't Admit This Reality to Themselves. Feelings Get Hurt. So have you ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast at all before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay. Cool. Do you like listen to any podcast? Not really.
If I do, it's artists being interviewed about.
Got you, cause music.
Yeah, cause music. Yeah. But that's it.
Cool. So any idea just from the title what you think it's about before we start?
Most girls won't admit this reality to themselves. I feel like this is gonna be a lot of. I feel like I'm gonna contradict to a lot of these things.
Oh.
With
You feel like you're not gonna.
Most girls won't admit reality.
Okay, you're gonna tell.
What is this reality? I don't know.
Okay,
I cannot give you a specific answer because I don't know what this reality
Got you.
is.
Yeah, kind of hard to know right now.
Yeah.
But I only have one rule. No cap.
No cap.
At all.
In my rap at all.
You see, you're gonna keep it real.
Yes, I'm gonna keep it.
You promise? I've had many people tell me they're gonna keep it real right on this couch, right where you're sitting, and then as soon as the video starts, the lies start coming out, man.
It's not gonna be me.
No?
It's not me.
All right,
no
let's
cap,
do it.
no
Let's
cap.
do it. Let's do it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Can you name one or two things?
Oh, I can name multiple, but I'm gonna start with, if you play video games out there, that is no shame. That means he's in the house doing his own thing and not cheating on you. So play as many video games as you want. We can play
Smart.
together.
Yes.
Exactly. You can see when he's online too. So listen. And what's it called? What was I gonna mention? If you're my type of guy and I see everything I want in you and I love you, I'll wear a paper bag outside if that's what it takes. So I'll just say,
I love that.
unconditionally.
I
That's
agree with
fine.
that.
That's straight. Whatever.
But wait, what did you do?
We're getting to that. Okay, so number one, he was a fantastic guy, very respectable. He ticked all the boxes. However, I'm not just going to say I'm young. I'm going to hold myself accountable because I was in a relationship with him when I was 17 to 21, and I was leaving college and about to move to Miami. So I was curious. I was curious at the time. I was, a young, beautiful lady, and I saw the attention I got from these men that my man and his friends would idolize, and I saw that I could have a chance with these men. So distance plus my curiosity plus me being immature, it led to our fallout. I moved to Miami. I got every man that I wanted, but as you spoke on, the longevity of a woman being able to do that does not last long. It deteriorates our value. God stopped me real hard when I tore my meniscus. I ended up gaining weight and losing the one crutch I had, which was my beauty, and it forced me to really find myself and my soul and make sure my mind and body and spirit was connected before I was able to get my beauty back. So
wait, I just want to say, don't ever.
Real quick.
Okay.
I feel like we came in the middle of a conversation on this, right?
Yeah, we did, definitely.
It sounds like she's talking about a relationship that she's taking accountability for, like, messing up. It sounds like she messed up. Like she said, she was young, hot, attractive. She should have stayed with her guy, is what she's realizing now. But she got distracted with, the attention she was getting from other guys because of her beauty. And then she said, like, she was kind of humbled by a situation where she gained weight, it sounded like, and that beauty kind of left her. Just so we have some context to what's going on here. Okay. Yeah. Anything to say before I...
No, I want to hear more.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
She-
Just had to make
she's
that
saying- yeah, she's
disclaimer
saying
real quick.
Some stuff.
Ever compare weight to beauty because you're beautiful
Oh,
no
it's
matter
okay,
what weight
but
you are.
a healthy
Sorry.
lifestyle.
Amen.
There's
Yeah.
no excuses for that, though. You have to make sure you're
I
healthy.
get that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Well, Lauren, I will say that was very heartfelt.
That was, yeah.
And I understand 100%. You kept it real. That's,
Yeah,
that's some
Yeah.
dope
He
shit.
did.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong. To this day, I respect that man. It was all on me. So
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I was forced to learn, and now I'm a better person. Everything's aligned, and I'm waiting for my dream man to walk into my life.
This
so.
needs to be clipped.
Yeah, that is.
Trey, you heard that?
That was
Trey.
beautiful.
Yeah. I
seriously.
will have to disrespectfully. I'm sorry,
disagree.
respectfully disagree with you.
Weight does matter.
Yeah, weight absolutely does
Does
matter.
matter.
If that's what I want in a man, the best version of a man, I have to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
he's-
you.
like,
Amen.
Let's be real. We look at
Yeah.
looks first. No cap,
Hallelujah.
people. We do.
Yeah.
We.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to say this because we have a bunch of ladies at the table, and I'm just going to say it what men want to say, but they're scared to say. It is unacceptable if you're obese, no matter your gender. The difference is this. We have a bunch of social conventions in place to make women feel good for their bad decisions. If a woman's overweight, love your curves, girl. It's okay. There's plus-size swim models, blah, blah, fucking blah. If you're fat as a dude, you get made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, Solo was much fatter, and I used to tell him all the time, Solo, you're fat as fuck, you need to lose weight. Men hold each other accountable, ain't a big deal.
still pulling, though.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the thing. Like men understand, like that there is an invisible burden of performance for men. However, there is not an invisible burden of performance for women. If a woman's overweight, we have all these conventions to make her feel better about her bad decisions. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, if you're fat, you do, and men don't want to date you because of it. It is what it is, and men have a.
So, what do you think of that so far?
So far, okay. All right. There's a lot to touch up on.
The friend, originally she said, hey, no matter how fat you are, you're always beautiful. Go ahead.
No matter how fat you are, true. Facts.
True.
Facts. Because
I thought you said you didn't keep it later.
I'm gonna keep it G real. Let me tell you something because
Oh, man.
beautiful definition, define it on how you see what beauty is in a person.
Okay, me?
Catching?
Or
You.
what?
Yeah, say.
Okay, so let's do this, all right? Let's take this away from our personal opinions.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and
In general,
in general, are fat people attractive?
to
No.
most...
No, they are not. Okay. 'cause
You didn't have to say it like that.
because
Oh, shoot.
because it's just the honest truth though.
Okay, cool.
Most of the
Why is it hard for you to say that?
Because it's not my personal opinion. I feel like I'm lying when I say that. Because you feel me? I'm gonna say no, and that's
Look
not
at this.
really what I believe.
So why... Don't lie. Keep it real, right?
Yeah.
Are fat people attractive? Being fat and obese.
Oh no, no.
Are you less attractive when you are overweight?
Yes. In some cases though, because let me tell you something. Okay, I'm only saying this because I've seen it, and I know you're trying to tell me I'm not even trying to cap.
Okay, because you
Because
kept it
I've
real,
seen-
but see, when you say, I'm sorry, I have to cut you over.
No,
Just
no,
for a
go
second.
ahead, go ahead.
When you say that's not what I feel like a lot of women do this, right? They don't want to break the girl code. They want to
Okay.
make it general.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't want to
Alright.
hate on women.
Okay, I'll
And
be
so
the first to admit though. Yes, that is kind of what it is.
Okay.
Like only because it's like I'm for my ladies. Like like I don't want to get on here and be like, yeah, if you're fat, you're unattractive. Because then you feel me. People take that run with it how they want. I don't care, by the way.
Okay, but here's the thing, like, guys have to deal with that all the time. Like, there's no body positivity movement for men a lot of the time.
Okay, you know what? And when he said that, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was like, he has a great point.
Yeah. There's no magazine with the fat guy on it that's saying, love yourself, bro.
No,
There's nothing like that.
no.
We live in a totally different world when it comes to that.
When it comes to
You know?
that, I can give guys that one.
But I really want to know, what is it about, like, a woman saying, like, what you said there, like, when you're fat, you're unattractive. What is it? You feel bad for the women? Because I've had this conversation
It's
before.
not even that. It's not even feeling bad. It's kind of just being considerate. I feel. It's not really like I'm not trying to. I don't feel bad. Like I'm not. It's because it's the truth. But I want to say it in a way to where
It doesn't hurt the feelings.
Yeah, only because I'm just like that though.
Gotcha.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
I think most women are like that. You know what I mean? Especially, not to mention, we have this whole movement of, like, people like Lizzo, you know, out
Yes.
here who are promoting like, hey,
Men, yeah.
it's okay to be fat and be obese. But there's no male version of Lizzo out here kind of doing the same thing.
Okay, but can I touch up on that too, because you have to be very specific when you ask, are big people unattractive? Because when you say big and you say obese, that can be two different things. So when you did ask me, okay, is big women unattractive? No was my answer. But then when you added the are obese, overweight, attractive or unattractive, then I'm like, okay, no. Because you added the obese, but there are big women who are just big. They're not obese. They're not overweight. That's who they are. They're big women. So that's like a different, you feel me? You get where I'm going, what I'm saying?
I feel you. I hear you, but I feel like this is also a situation where, like, okay, there is a health
Yeah, okay,
standard
yes.
when it comes to weight, you
True.
know. And the truth is, majority of people in this country are overweight. Like, it's an actual problem.
Yes.
I don't think the problem is people who are like slightly overweight. No, I think the problem is a lot of the times what we see is people excusing women who are obviously like overweight and could probably be healthy if they lose some pounds and are obese. Here's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, most guys don't like fat chicks.
Okay. Yes. But I feel like that's an obvious truth.
Yes. So, if you want to be out here dating, right, and the market, right, the buyer that's purchasing, I have to use an example to this.
No, and I
that's
get where you're going
purchasing
with it.
women are men, then are women attractive, fat women attractive? When I say attractive, I'm obviously talking about men.
Right. Two men now.
To a woman, I mean, but to most men, no.
And you know what? Exactly that. To most women, we really don't think that they're unattractive. I promise you, most of the time when
But
you
you don't
ask
have to
women-
date them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You don't have to have sex with
but
them.
now that you said like, but man, see it. That's exactly what I'm about to say. You're so right. Like we don't have to. I mean, there are girls out there though that do date them.
Small percentage, yes.
Small percentage, but
They
I
are.
get what you're saying when you say men, because I get why men would see it different. But I never really thought about that until like literally right now when you said it. I promise.
Wow.
Like I didn't really think about it because I'm just thinking like we're humans, we're human beings.
Yeah.
But if you do put it in that perspective, like men.
Because there's this
Yeah.
standard for men of like, you know, women will say straight up without blinking an eye, I don't date short guys.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you've got to be
Yeah.
this tall. But if I get on my podcast and say I don't date fat girls, now I look crazy.
Yeah.
But you can actually change the fat thing.
Yeah.
You can't change the short thing.
Yeah.
Really, we should be like
Damn, we're
pissed
kinda-
at
yeah,
the women
short
more
thing.
than we are, but men just take it to the chin. You
And
know what I
let
mean?
That should be.
And
But
just-
that's kind of how men too are seen to take stuff like that. Like women were expected to be overly emotional. We're expected to have these reactions because you called us fat, because you called
Yeah,
us this.
I think you're right.
So
and I think it's wrong.
I think that it's wrong too. I'm gonna be honest with you because that's a human trait. to
Like
not be
what I mean is like women should be told, hey, if you are overweight,
You're
instead of saying people need to accept me for my size, try losing some weight.
Yeah.
You know, I've said this a bunch of times. People are probably tired of hearing it. I recently lost 35 pounds. I have a video on my YouTube page that talks about it. I got to a point where I was fat. You know, not like old boy in the video,
Right.
but it was pretty bad. You know,
Yeah.
rolls and everything. You know, I was not happy with myself. Now I still had game, and I could still pull certain women. But to be honest with you, there's some women that won't date a guy that's overweight. You know what I mean? And because I improved myself, now, you know, I've opened myself to more women that would find me attractive because I'm taking care of myself better. That's just the way life works.
I get you.
You know, but when it comes to women, no one wants to tell them the truth. And I feel like we're ultimately hurting women by not telling them that, like, hey, you are fat. You do have to take accountability. And I give that girl props in the video for taking that accountability.
Yeah, no, the girl that was speaking some truth. It takes a lot for a woman, and I give her props as a woman to go on national internet.
Yeah.
And, you know, to say
keep it
I was
real.
wrong, you know, I was wrong. It was me. I did this because on the guy side, dang, I'm out here just siding with the guys. No, I'm just kidding. But
So,
no,
my question real quick.
Yeah,
Would
go
you
ahead.
date a fat guy?
no. My preference, my personal preference, no.
No.
I'm not into big guys.
Okay. Got you. Let's get back into this video.
Yeah, you told me to be honest. Stop capping my rap.
It's hurting her, man. She's like hurting her. The,
Like, I don't
the
wanna-
truth. You don't want to. Yeah, I know.
Like,
No,
damn.
I love everybody. That's what she wanted to say.
Yes, I love
I guess
everyone.
it depends. Nah. Here we go.
Preference too. It's just
I
that
agree.
when a
I
man
agree
says
with that statement.
if
Yeah.
when a man says, "Hey, I don't date fat girls," he's immediately shamed. But if a woman says, "I don't date guys under 6 feet tall," you go, girl, know your worth. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, being fat is unacceptable. It's completely in your it's in your control how much you weigh, but it's not in a man's control how tall he can be. I'm not sitting here to cry for men. Like if you're short, it is
Yeah.
what it is. I tell all my short guys, you need to get in the fucking gym. You don't have a choice. But with women that are overweight, nah, we don't have to fucking accept you for being fat,
Yeah.
and that's retarded. I'm not gonna accept a fat girl.
And
Can I
also, a lot of
interrupt?
guys will also settle for girls that are a bit more, or have a little bit more weight because that's what they can get at the time. But they will keep you as a side piece until they can find
Yeah.
what they really want. But they'll never tell you that shit, though.
And that's not me, real quick. That's not me to
Yeah.
insult Solo, because Solo lost
Yeah.
a lot of weight, guys. He was
Yeah.
way bigger. He lost a lot of weight.
yeah.
But that's the difference between men and women. Like we accept the reality that we got to lose weight. What the fuck? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think there's
And I have a
any.
lot of crypto.
I
There you
totally,
go.
I actually totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issue in a man saying that he doesn't want to date a fat woman.
Mm-hmm.
What I do disagree with is fat men saying they don't want to date fat women.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Sir, you're fat. How can you be like upset that this woman is the same size as you?
Well, here's the thing.
She said,
Differences,
"Sir, you're
but at the
fat."
same time, you can't body shame other people and
each
not
his own.
body
Here's the
shame
thing, though.
yourself.
Would that be
If that man is
insecurity?
successful, and has
No,
his-
no, I'm talking about a regular man. I've seen this
regular man?
all the time.
To each his own.
Because these are regular men. They're successful and regular men. We're talking to people. So why is it that? And I have to ask because I've seen it. Why is it that heavyset men will be like sorry, like
Because
It's well, you know what? Here's the thing.
I've never understood.
There's life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I hate to say it like
Yeah,
that, ladies,
no,
but life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like every single one of you get DMs from dudes randomly without having to lift a finger, whereas like us guys at the table, we have to work for any girl that we date or court. You know what I mean? Like we had no offense to you, but like just using you as an example, a man took you out, but that wasn't enough. You had to pay and you had to do all these other things. So the point is this: men have to work a lot more than women do to get attention from the opposite gender. But since it's easy for you guys to get men, there's obviously going to be certain things that come on your side that don't come on our side. So men necessarily, we're not held to the same beauty standard that you guys are. You guys are considered the fairer sex. You know what I'm saying? That beauty that you guys have is your biggest weapon and you're also your biggest detriment. Because yes, you're beautiful, but with that beauty comes a lot of guys aren't going to take you seriously in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It comes at a...
One thing I want to point out too, just to add on to what he said. Here's the thing: to a guy, and I'm trying to justify the reason why a guy that's heavier set or bigger or even fat can really look at a girl and still call her fat and kind of expect her to look better than him. So you told me that you wouldn't date a fat guy.
No,
What if he had $1 million?
no,
No.
no.
And a great personality and made you laugh.
He could be my friend.
He could be your friend. Okay, you'd friend zone him.
Friend, yes, like totally.
But here's what I'm trying. Here's the point I'm trying to make. Right? Most women excuse a little bit of. They'll go down on physical attraction when it comes to men. Most
Okay,
women
yeah.
for money.
Yes,
We see it all the time with famous people.
yes.
You know what I mean? You see all these
Definitely.
guys that they're not the most attractive, but hey, they're rich rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not known for being handsome.
At all.
You know what I mean? They're really
Yeah,
not known
no,
for that.
yeah.
They're known for having money. And I feel like that goes back to like the reason why for a guy, even when he's fat, he can still look at a woman and say like, hey, I'm not excusing a guy being fat here. You still need to go to the gym. You still need to go lose weight. And I'm not trying to excuse it. But I'm saying it weighs more on a guy's in a guy's perspective because attractive to him is up here. Men don't look for money. We don't value
They
the money.
don't.
No, we don't.
No, you guys don't. But I know that because I just know that. Like I know girls who really were broke and they really get niggas. Like
Yeah.
they really
Yeah.
like just because they're attractive or she got a fat ass.
Yeah, for real.
Like, her DMs be popping.
Yeah, broke as hell too.
No, and I'm just like, wow, like.
Yeah.
And then I know females who are really up and got money, who
Don't have people approaching them as much.
Yeah, no, who don't have that attention, don't have that.
Yeah.
So that is so true.
Yeah, we don't value money, man. That first example you gave, the girl whose DMs are popping but she has no money, is she attractive?
Yes, very.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she don't have no money, but she wasn't like, she not like rich. Like
Yeah.
she's struggling.
She's
you know?
struggling.
Yeah, you know, not like that, but like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a struggle out here for her.
And so yeah, like men will rescue women, so to speak. You know what I
Okay, but
mean?
can I say something
hopefully you're
on
not
that?
out here getting got by these women, huh?
Can I say something on that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, no problem.
But how you said guys want to rescue women.
Well,
No,
that
no,
was
no,
the
but-
wrong choice of words.
No, but
I don't want to
gonna
use
be-
rescue.
okay,
I want
no.
to use more like.
No, it's too late. You said.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll take it. I'll take it. Go ahead.
Okay, look, because I feel like a lot of men look for that type of women for their sense of pride, sense of security, sense of I'm the man, she doesn't have it, I have it, so I'm providing for her. I feel that is the only reason, or not, if not the only reason, the main reason why men don't look for women who are independent, who have money, who out here and really getting it on their own. Men don't see that as attractive. Men do not. I'm saying that being one, men do not see
You're
that.
like, my DMs are dry as fuck.
No,
No, I'm just
like
not
they.
messing.
I mean, like no. Guys see me. They see I'm pretty, and I've had guys where I've talked to them and they've noticed like, dang, she really on her own, and like just like left me alone, or
You're saying guys see your independence and they're kind
they're
of like
I don't know if they're
turned off by it.
Yeah, because it's like I'm the type of girl to where like I really don't bother guys. I'm really not on you. I really don't need your attention. I've come to a place where like.
Would you say like you carry yourself like you're more independent?
Yes.
And you don't need a man?
Yes, and it's not even saying that I don't walk around like I don't want or need a man.
Okay.
I don't walk around like that, like I don't
Okay.
want love, like I don't want a man. No,
Yeah.
I got a man, so like
Gotcha.
I do, like I love it, like I love having that. But do I need him? No. Do I depend on him? No. And that's only because that's the reason that he's here in my life. I'm not here to depend on him. I'm not here to need him. I'm here because I choose to have him here in my life, in my space, in my area. So like,
What type of guy do you want?
type of guy do I want?
Yes, what are you
I
looking for? Do you want a guy that's going to lead you, or do you want a guy that you're going to tell what to do?
No, I don't want a guy. I don't feel like it's a lead follow type of situation. Period. So.
All right, the show just started, ladies and gentlemen.
So I don't believe that relationships are you lead, I follow, you lead. No, we're in this boat together and we're here to build each other up, not follow one another, not lead one another. We're here together at one to work with one
Okay.
another.
So, simple question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you name any other place, any other part of life that operates the way you're saying? Where two people come together and there is no leader, like a business, where they're operating for a goal.
Oh, that's literally a business.
So-
I feel like in all businesses where you get together.
There's a
Right.
boss,
Yes.
Right?
There's a boss. Okay, that's true.
okay?
Okay, that was like a slow moment.
No
You really
problem.
gotta just-
No problem.
Don't
And-
include that.
No problem.
No.
And-
But
and
no, I
again-
didn't. Okay, but I meant to say that in a way as in, okay, there's no leaders, there's no anything. As in a business though,
Anything.
anything.
Any part of life where people come together to work together where there is no leader.
That's a good question. Because I don't have one, but if you're asking me that to say like in the relationship, who's the leader, it would be God.
It will be God.
Yes. Yes.
All right, guys, we're done here.
Nah.
We're done here.
If
Okay,
that's where you're trying
okay,
to like,
okay.
if that's where you're trying to go.
This is where I'm trying to go with this.
Okay.
Okay. So, first off, there is no any other part of life where there's no leader, right? In a business, we have a leader who's a
Yeah.
boss. In sports, you know, you have leaders. You know,
Yeah.
it's the point guard. There's the coach, right?
Right.
When it comes to relationship, you said God.
Yes.
Okay. You Christian?
Yeah, I am a believer of God.
Of God.
Yes, I don't have a religion. I don't have a.
Which God are we talking about here?
The one and only God.
The one and only God.
Yes.
Well, that sounds like kind of
Okay,
like Christianity.
So yeah, you could say it's Christianity.
Okay. So the Bible says that in Genesis it says that God made Eve so she could be a helpmate
Right.
to Adam.
Right.
Right?
Right.
His job was to, this is if you believe in that type of
Yes,
God,
yes.
his job was to watch over and tend the space that he provided for him.
Exactly.
And her job was to basically listen to him.
Yes, but that's okay. But I hear that story. I get it, right? That was Eve's place. That was Adam's place before she ate that apple.
Okay?
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, and so we all read the Bible. We all take different perspectives of it. And I read it, and I hear him when God says, you know, he did that. But after Eve ate the apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eve led Adam to eat the apple too. Am I right? So I say that to say,
Go ahead.
you know, even though that was God's plan and he intended for the man to come onto this earth to lead us and tend to us, after all of that, Eve was still able to go eat that apple and still get Adam to eat it too.
Okay, so Eve was deceived by the serpent
Yes,
in the
okay,
Bible.
yes.
Right?
Okay,
But
so-
Adam ate that apple because he basically was pulling a simp move in that situation. He was eating
Okay.
the apple knowing the decision. But we're not going to get into biblical stuff here.
Yeah, no, but I get what
from
you're
the
saying.
beginning
Yeah.
because
I
I
get
hear
what
that
you're
you know a little bit of your Bible, but he wasn't deceived. Eve
Okay.
was deceived, right?
Eve was deceived.
The serpent said you could be like God.
Right.
The same way that these people today tell women that, hey, you could be like a man. You don't need a man in your life.
Right.
You could be the man.
Okay.
You could be the leader.
Say something then.
That's the same way the
Uh-huh.
serpent was there telling Eve, you could be like God.
Right.
You don't need God.
Right.
You are God.
Right.
And she got tricked into eating the apple. And women today are getting gamed up with the same game.
And no, but see,
And
look,
it-
I remember, like I said, I'm so sorry, I keep interrupting.
No.
Okay.
No.
This conversation, I'm kind of really enjoying it.
Okay.
But I still don't believe that I don't need, you know, like I still, not even just me, but I still feel like there's women out there who still don't believe that they don't need a man, don't hear the serpents, but still feel like, okay, I still don't feel like I need him to be my leader.
All right, so the problem I have a lot of the times is that, like, I'll have guests come here and they'll talk about how, oh, I don't need a man, and we're just talking about it from a relationship aspect. But the truth is, you need men every day, right? You do you agree with that?
I do. Well, yes, I do. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you.
When you call the cops, those are men, right? The people that build your cars, buildings, infrastructure, everything, right? When your house is on fire, you're gonna call
The fireman.
firemen to come help you. Are there fire women out there? Yes, there's a few of them, but they're most likely not going to be the majority of people who come to get you out of some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when it comes to a relationship, our feelings get involved, and now we think, oh, I don't need a man, right? And here's the problem, right? If you carry yourself like, oh, this is a partnership, I don't need a man, it's whatever, then you're more likely not to maintain that relationship a
Right.
lot of the times. Because when it comes to like marriage and stuff like that, a lot of people don't know this, but women are the majority of people that leave marriages. You know, they walk out a lot of the times, and I think a lot of that has to do with mentality.
I agree.
Do you want a leader? You don't want to
Okay.
date a leader.
Okay, I
do you
do
want
wanna
your
date a
do you want
leader.
your
Okay,
so
okay,
you don't want to
okay.
date a leader.
I do want to date a leader. Actually, I do. But okay, I
Are
say.
you
okay,
just
so
saying
look,
that? 'Cause
No, because I hear what you're saying, and you kind of changed my perspective on it. Wow, you're good. You're just changing my perspectives on some things. Okay, but you changed my perspective on it. Right when you said we see it as a relationship and not as an everyday thing. Women and men, as women and men being male and female, yes, we do need each other to survive. Period. I do believe that. When it comes to relationships and our feelings getting involved, do I feel like I need a man to feel loved, to feel secure, to feel like I'm okay, that I'm beautiful, that I'm all this and that? No. I don't.
But do you want him
But-
to
but-
work and bring home the bread?
Yes.
Do you want him to
That-
protect
yes,
you when
exactly,
you're in danger?
Exactly. So when you say that and you put it as in, do I want to date a leader? Then yes, I do. You know, when you put it in that sense, because
Gotcha.
when I hear, oh, do you? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think this is for a lot of women, and I kind of just came to realize it too. When you hear leader follower, you think about control.
Got you.
So that's exactly, you know, like that's exactly like that's what kind of came to my, like, okay, who's a leader, who's a follower? You think automatically, okay, who controls this, who controls that?
Do you know why I think most women think control when they hear leader? It's because you've been taught by society, right?
Okay.
By the media, that you're supposed to be independent.
Right.
They don't teach you interdependence. They don't teach you cooperation.
Right.
Women these days are taught to think like you don't need a man. You can do it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, if you want a man, you're going to have to work with him,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And so you are going to have to give up a little bit of your control.
Yes, and that's but which is like, you know, I feel like that's not something that is bad, because that just comes with compromise. That just comes with
Yes.
coming into a middle ground.
Nice.
That's like an agreement.
I think we're getting somewhere here,
Yeah.
man.
So, you know, I get that. I get that part. I think, you know, when women think of leader and control, it has to do a lot with how men and how women used to be back in the days. I feel like we're very much trying to stay away from, you know, women didn't have any rights. Women couldn't do nothing that men can do. We couldn't build a car. We couldn't be a fighter. We couldn't do that. We didn't have those rights. We couldn't even vote because we were women. Like, so.
And I think women should be able to do that stuff
Yeah.
if that's what they want.
Exactly.
You know?
You know.
But since that stuff has been available to women, here's the truth. Are women really rushing to go do that stuff?
No, not all women, but there are women who are built to do that
Yeah.
stuff, and I feel like
A few of them
but
stragglers
yeah,
out there.
you know, but if you know, that's kind of like not the point, not like that. But the point is, you know, we want to have the option to be able to do so. We don't want,
Which is okay.
You know, we don't want a man to tell us because you're a woman you can't do that. No, give me the option, and if I want to do it, and if I want to don't, that's on me, because I should be able to have that free will as a person.
Yeah. Hey, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think, you know, and I believe that's like first wave female empowerment. I'm not going to use the F word because, you know, they don't.
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
doesn't play with that over here and demonetization stuff. But I believe that's what they fought for and they got it. You know.
Yeah.
And nowadays you can go out and do whatever a man wants to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I think has happened today is it's gone from, hey, I want to have the option to go out here and have equal opportunity. It's gone to, oh, now I want to be the man. Or
Yeah.
I want to be in
Okay,
charge.
yes, and you're totally right.
The truth is, women don't respect a man they can, like, tell what to do
No.
and lead.
No. No. They do not.
And this is why I think conversations like these are very important. So I'll ask you the question one more time after our conversation. Do you want a man who can lead you or a man who follows you?
No, I would like a man who can lead me.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Yes.
You see, this never really happens on this podcast. You know what I mean? where we
Because,
get
you know,
where we
yes.
get to the bottom of things.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's good, man.
We're
I
getting
think that's
somewhere in
good.
the world.
We're getting somewhere
We're
in the
getting
world.
somewhere, you know?
You know?
And it's good that we can have this conversation. I feel like, you know, as a male and as a female, we can have this conversation and it not be an argument.
No, yeah.
Simply just a debate or simply just a conversation.
A conversation.
Simply just that. Because a
For
lot
sure.
of people think because we disagreed on this, me and you were supposed to go up. I
Nah.
was supposed to, nah, I'm right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that. And that
No.
was pretty,
was
very,
cool,
like,
man.
you know, breath of fresh air.
Cool. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button for me. Also, if you want to watch the rest of that Fresh and Fit video, check out the description down below. I'll make sure to leave the link. Could you give a people a shout out to your Instagram page
Yes.
where you're doing music?
Yes. So please follow my Instagram.
I'm gonna put it like right here.
Got you. It's at Jaylane at JAYLANEI. wherever he said he was gonna put it, right there.
Cool. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
it. Hey, and if you guys have any comments whatsoever, make sure to leave them down in the comment section down below. My name is Shishi Zed. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.